right, everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We are now taking a lovely little ride in our 1968 Chevy Camaro convertible. Of course, you know first-gen Camaros are one of the most popular cars here at Skyway Classics. This one we have here featuring a light baby blue exterior with a white power top. And I will say again, it is a power top, not a manual top, as you see in some of our cars here. Other than that, it rides on some very nice rally-style wheels with white leather tires, giving it that old school. But yet again, this was born as more of a grocery getter than a speedy car. Even as you can see some minor upgrades, having the super sport style hood, having the nice trim of a base model, not really, I should say, transformed into a super sport like a lot of people tend to do, especially with the first gen Camaros, because they believe it adds more value. But having a nice little driver car like this is just what you need. As we move on to the inside, you can see we have a nice little black and white interior combination going here. Got the twin vinyl bucket seats and the very nice deluxe style interior, same for the back. Of course, you can see it does have an automatic with the appropriate horseshoe shifter, having the nice deluxe style steering wheel with the 68 gauges, as you can see coming across the dash. Another modification you will see is the two lower gauges on the bottom here, giving you a more accurate description of what you are driving with, as well as an aftermarket tune-up radio with cassette if you still decide to drive with it. Other than that, you can see the door panels are in very good shape, having the handlebars there, old school window cranks. In fact, fun fact, 68 Camaro was the first year where they did not put the vent window here, as 67 being the only model as rarity, as fact 68 being the last year for having the key on the dashboard instead of steering column. Also, another nice little addition there, as you can see, it does have the handlebar above the glove box like your deluxe style interior combination should. And the reason you may be thinking to yourself, why does it have a base exterior while it does have a deluxe interior? Well, fun fact, folks, off the trim tag, this was a special order car that does have the deluxe style interior rather than just the simple old base model interior. But as we move on to the engine bay, you can see it does have a little nice little small block there. Its interior, or should I say engine bay design, is very unique, as you can see, having the factory AC setup, having a nice little small block with a few little modifications. As you see, some of the valve covers have been updated, but it is still a painted orange block. Does have power steering, does have power brakes, as we can test it for you right now. But of course, the Camaro being the one of the most unique cars Chevy ever made, having a subframe, this one having a particular 10-bolt rear end, is the perfect cruiser for your car show needs or desires ever met. But as for now, though, we are just going to get it turned around and up on the lift. So if you have a moment, folks, please stay tuned with us to see the underneath.